be showing you guys all the Crucible package rewards that I've gotten so far. Let's start off with the Devil You Know hand cannon. This thing, it's quite good, but let's compare it to like something like, yeah, Lord High Fixer. Yeah, so basically they're the same archetype weapon. So it does, I think, 86 to the head. So it's a 3-shot kill. So yeah, the perks that I have on mine is Brain Plate, Reinforced Barrel, and Icarus is a really good perk. I think it got buffed in the April update. So yeah, it's a great weapon for PvE, but not much for PvP because you have stuff like the IAmtheMetaa that's like much better. The next weapon is Lord High Fixer, basically the same archetype weapon, 86 damage to the head. It has a little bit more stability. I have Hammer Forged, Rescue Mag, and Hidden Hand, which increases target acquisition on mine, with True Sight IS and all that. So this weapon is actually pretty decent for PvP, but if you get better rolls on something like an IAmtheMetaa again, IAmtheMetaa probably outguns it in every way. Actually, let me remove the text box so it doesn't bother you guys. Okay, so yeah, where was I? So yeah, it is good in PvP and also PvE, but it's definitely better than the Devil You Know in PvP. So keep that in mind. I thought would be pretty decent. Well, I thought would be pretty OP, but not really. This thing does 26 damage to the head, and it's a pretty low fire rate weapon, pretty much like the Service Regime. I have Rodeo on mine, which reduces the severity of the recoil injection mode, which is probably why mine is not that great base frame. That would have made it more of a consistent weapon, but I got injection mode, which doesn't give as much stability as a hand-laid stock or base frame. And then I have counterbalance, which, see, the problem with this weapon is I got these two really good perks. So middle row, just basically damaged it, rest it up. So this weapon, I tried out at PvP, not much actually, but like the stability is just not that great with the rolls that I got, but I can really see it being OP if you had something like hand-laid stock, like my friend Rich123. He had one with hand-laid stock and he said it's really nice. So I guess it is pretty decent. The next weapon is 2 to the Bork. I got very decent rolls on it. I got Elite Compensator, Full Auto, Stop, which increases stability, and Last Resort, which is a pretty decent perk for shotguns. So obviously this is like not one of the fast rate of fire shotguns. It's in like the mid, like Party Crasher range, but the problem with this weapon is that it's not really consistent, meaning like the impact is kind of low. So comparing it to something like Party Crasher +1, where the impact is much higher and so is the range, it doesn't really compare to that, because if you like shoot at the same range with the Party Crasher and this, Party Crasher will definitely beat it. So yeah, keep that in mind. If you got a Party Crasher, this is definitely better than this. Using this weapon if you have something like Party Crasher, Comedian, or something like that. And the next weapon is probably the weapon that everyone wants. It is the Longbow Synthesis. This thing took me forever to get, and it's so nice. It has 68 aim assist, which is already really good comparing to the 1000-yard stare, which has a 55 aim assist, and LDR, which has 63. So the perks that I have on mine is Grenadier, which increases reduces the cooldown of grenades. Old Frame, which is a pretty decent perk. I mean, I could have gotten like something like Quick Draw or Hand-Laid Stock, which increases stability, but whatever. And then I got Hot Swap, which gives a brief period of bonus accuracy when readying the weapon. It actually is a pretty It's a pretty good perk that not many people prefer. Obviously, the best perk is what is it called? The one that gives you 50 amethysts. I forgot what it's called. Whatever. Anyway, I got Longme SRL10, which is probably the best scope right now because it gives you 3+ aim assist. And if you guys already know, short gaze doesn't give you any more aim assist, and ambush takes away 25 aim assist. So keep that in mind when you're trying to get a sniper. So yeah, this thing is so good. I'm pretty sure, like, in my opinion, it's probably the best sniper right now because it's a high impact sniper. It does 167 damage to the body and 417 to the head, and it's just so nice. The handling is great. I can really no scope with this thing. It's so fun. And the last weapon is the zombie apocalypse double. I don't know what the fuck it is. So I've got life support, braced frame, army 1, speed reload, small bore, and all these scopes. So this is the one that I got today. I've got other ones, but I haven't used it. So I haven't tried it too much, so don't take my opinion on it for this. But so far as I used it, I think Clump's Terminus is a better weapon than this. I mean, kill time I guess is the same, but you have to land more shots. It's like, I don't know how much it is to that, I don't remember. But yeah, I might make a review about this later on, especially actually on all these weapons that are showing you right now. I'll make an in-depth review on probably all of them, including Oxa. And yeah, all of these weapons are really nice, really good weapons, really solid. Really, the only reason I got all of these is because I wanted to get the longbow, and I finally got it. Hope you guys get these weapons as fast as you can. Please remember to leave a like if you enjoyed. I am feeling much better now. So yeah, subscribe if you're new. Comment down below what godful weapons have you gotten, and if you guys got a longbow, tell me what perks you got. And yeah, that's all. Peace.